I want to ask you this.
Going back to that.
Yeah, to go back to that.
I decommitted from Canisius.
Decommitted from Canisius.
Don't want to go there.
You commits to Delaware State.
Right, and you was like, "Congrats, big fella." At that time, you didn't even know. At that time, you didn't even know me like that.
Yeah, like, facts. I just knew you as PJ's man who lives on McCombs. That's all I knew. PJ live on McCombs, and I knew PJ referenced some big dude live on McCombs that's around his age, and that's it. But I seen you committed to Delaware State, so I want to congratulate you. You ended up being a prop 48 going into Delaware State. Did you know that you were going to be a prop? When you
I don't even want to get into it because like
it's a unique story. Big
it is.
We gotta address it.
Oh no, because I feel like people gonna feel away. But what do you call it? I went to the school. I was in the prep school, and then decommitted from Canisius, and then we were still looking for a school for me. This is around the time every season over. Everybody's going into different schools, committing, leaving, packing up. I'm like one of 5 people still left. It started. It was at 21. It was like we started at 21 in one house, and then after a while, it was like after a while. I think we was looking, and then Delaware State was interested and all that, and it's either he explained it wrong or I didn't understand. And then at one time he was just driving and he was like, "Jeff, why don't you just go to Delaware State?" I'm like, whatever. And then I said, and then I thought they paid for. I was like, I don't remember very well, but I thought they was paying for everything. I don't know. I go over there and I realized that I went home. After I got home, I realized that I was not on scholarship. I still didn't even understand the sliding scale or how to get in the schools or whatever.
Wow.
So
you didn't know that you was a prop going in.
No, because I was expecting. I was like, "Yo, when we practicing? I'm on campus." So I'm like, first of all,
for people that don't know what a prop 48 is, can you break that down? What is
prop
a Division 1 prop 48?
A Division 1 prop 48 is a person with Division 1 talent that has bad grades that refuses to go JUCO, and JUCO is junior college. Refuses to go JUCO, and the program invests its time and energy into you by helping you get on campus, like putting you in the same dorm as some of the athletes, but you're technically not an athlete on paper, and you're not on the website. You're paying out of pocket, and you are just on campus to get your grades right so they can give you a scholarship the following year.
Yeah. Do you get to practice with the team at all? Lift weights with the team?
I've heard some situations where that's the case, but I wasn't the case for me. I went over there.
You just a regular guy on campus?
Yeah, I was a regular guy. I was just a regular tall guy on campus, and everybody was like, "You on the basketball team?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, because I'm always around them when we live in the same dorm, so we actually live in the same suite too. Mm-hmm. So I knew the freshman class very well.
Got you.
I knew the freshman class very well, and so I went home, and that's when I realized I was on the phone with him. This guy had an accent. He was hella funny. My mom, every day I reference this guy, she'd be laughing. Cause like no matter what, he didn't know what was going on. Like he's an assistant coach, but like he don't know what's. He'd be like, and my mom when she get frustrated and she starts speaking English in the accent, she's like, "Why doesn't he? Like he doesn't never know." Whenever we call, he said, because every time we ask for an answer, he'd be like, "Wait, let me get back to coach. Let me see what he's saying." That's
a classic assistant coach line.
I'm like, bro, why does he ever know what's going on? All right, coach on the other line. Let me see what he's talking about. I'm like, bro. And then my mama said, "He doesn't know anything. Why is he always?" That shit was, so I was like, yeah, that's what happened. And I was on campus, and I realized while I was there, I'm like, yo, I love the freshman class. They were all hilarious. Like, it was hilarious, but I actually liked the team too. It was cool. Like, I haven't kept in contact with them very well though, but they was cool people. What do you call it?
So what were the challenges of that year? I know obviously
challenges was getting my grades right. I was the year I took education the most serious. I was like, my roommate would tell you, he was like I would be late for a class and start throwing shit. I'm like, damn, like not no expensive shit, but like I'm like, fuck, like I miss like I really felt that shit coming out of my pocket. Like I was like,
you talking that it's different when you ain't on scholarship.
Yeah, I'm like when I was on scholarship, I'm like I miss a class. I'm like whatever, they paying for it. When I missed a class, I'm like I was late. When I arrived late, I was still angry. I was like, I would arrive late. The teacher was there, and I'm just angry. Like I'm sitting down. But HBCUs is fake ratchet sometimes though. I was there. Like it was like I'm like, why does this feel like high school, bro? Like it feel like a New York high school because if you don't know, Delaware State is full of Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and Harlem people.
Yeah, like
it's full of them. It's like a high school, a large New York high school with some Baltimore people. Like Baltimore, Waldorf, DC.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What about Philly?
Yeah, Philly too. But they all be sounding the same to me. I don't know. But the Philly, I realize PA people is just one of the most funniest people like ever. You're like.
Now, what do you feel like was good? Like other than you taking your academics a lot more serious, what do you feel like good came out of that Prop 48 year?
Going back to taking the academics a lot more seriously because it was a lot on my shoulders. Like if I messed up here, I would never get back into basketball. But say the other part again.
I was saying outside of that, what do you feel like good came out of that Prop 48 year? Outside of taking your academics more serious.
Outside of it. Outside of it. Just having to be independent. That's a college thing, I guess. I feel like it was more independent than a usual college student, college athlete. Guess like so. I was an actual college student before I was an athlete.
That's official.
Yeah, so I was a student. Like, what's the word? Like I had to go. Like I didn't have an academic advisor. I had people who I had to go to for my schedule that wasn't the athletic people. Like so, I was like, what's the schedule? I want this class. I don't want this class. When I'm going to pay for tuition or like pay a bit of it, I had to go to the school admin and go to the financial aid office and stuff.